Lamang pa rin ako dahil mas lamang ako dito eh.
Nice.
Oh my.
Wow.
Efren Reyes pockets the 9, and we have a serious match going on. Along with Bill Weenie Beanie Staten. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Paul. I'm glad to be here.
We have a heck of a match here today. The players are lagging for the break. Efren Reyes on the left, shooting with the 6 ball, and Johnny kind of lost the lag here first time. Well, they're racking him for 9 ball now, so we're going to start the first session at 9 ball. Efren to break. Makes that 2 ball in the corner, Bill. Now let's look at that break.
Inside of the picture. And try to just roll across and come back to the 3 ball on the other side.
Try to avoid the traffic. Or very heady shot, actually, by Efren to put it behind that. Okay, you're Johnny now. What are you looking at?
Well, he must try to hit this ball. If he doesn't, he gets the cue ball in hand. But
Right.
I was under the impression if he didn't pocket the ball that, you get the cue ball in hand. They must have changed the rules.
Nobody told Efren, I guess. Sneak behind the 6 ball in this one.
Yes.
Kill the cue ball a little bit. Just make the hit.
And he made a good hit. He's left Johnny a very
Johnny wants to be, looks like, and he'll leave the cue ball back in the middle of the table very likely off of this 1, so he can play that red in the corner. I don't see any trouble.
Really. If he can get on this 4 ball, which is down next to the spot, he shouldn't have any trouble getting out this right now.
Just take care of the cue ball, and he has done that.
He'll play the corner pocket, go around 2 rails for the
2 rails,
ball.
back to the middle.
Well, he
Oh,
double
1 rail.
crossed
Well, he must have heard us talking and wanted to mess us
Just
up.
drift this 5 ball down into the corner and play position, give him a little angle on the 6 ball, which will play in the opposite corner.
A done deal, or they say a Cosmo, right?
I think you and I could handle these.
Memory lane. Yeah, we could do this. How important that that safety was, that almost accidental safety where he got Efren to kick at that ball. So he is, now he's going to play that 2 railer out that you were talking about. 2 rails out to the middle. This gives him a good idea of the ball speed, the cloth speed on the table. And we have the 9 ball in the corner for game 1, and Johnny Archer takes that. Players are members of the PBTA. Johnny to break. Breaking from the opposite side, the 7 in the side. Let's see how he negotiates this. 1 to the 3 and then back to the 5. This could be his biggest problem. He will have to jack up with that $12,000 Sean Q.
Glad you mentioned that. Johnny Archer is the representative for Sean Q.
Well, that was a good roll. He played a little bump shape there, Bill. He needs to get there. What are you talking about? Get back to the 5.
I think he will. Get back
You just get back to the middle? What's that? To the
Well,
middle?
he's going to go to the middle right here.
Yeah,
right? Back
just
to
accept the
middle.
angle then?
Yes. Now what I'm saying here is he's going to play the 5 and make the cue ball because he can go 2 rails. That rail, this end rail, about
back
where
to
he's leaning over the table is what he wants. And go right
Perfect.
down the table. He
Oh,
made a bad shot.
hit traffic.
Very bad shot.
Well, you can see what Johnny Archer to
Hit
draw
the
that
ball
ball.
a little too thinly.
Yeah,
And,
kind of lost his control there. He has to kick at the 6 ball. And he made the shot.
here.
And look out.
Oh,
And the cue ball went in the corner pocket off the
Mr.
9.
Reyes has
Johnny
cue
made a
ball in
fantastic shot, but ends up giving it up in the corner pocket. Efren has pretty much a patty cake out here, playing the 8, 7, 8, 9.
yes, he should not have.
Too easy to analyze this, isn't it?
Yeah. Just slowly make that in and then make the 9 ball. Game to Efren Reyes, who
That was
ties
pretty
the
quick.
score now at 1 game each.
Okay, so Johnny took game 1. Efren Reyes has come back to take game number 2, and the score is
So
tied.
famous in Twin Cities, Georgia. They put his name on the
On the city
limit
limit.
sign.
Oh,
Certainly
no.
home of Johnny Archer, world champion pool player.
Well, and he deserves it. He's head of Twin Cities. Isn't that the? Don't they have both city limit signs on the same post? And Savannah. Well, Efren made a ball on the break and facing the 1 ball. I think he's going to just kind of push it down at the end. I don't think he wants to try to mess with this. Got in a little bit more traffic than he expected. What do you think, Bill? Did he just make a bad hit on that?
He made a bad shot. I think he was playing a two-way shot. He left Johnny a pretty good shot here. But Johnny will just pocket this 1 ball and draw the cue ball. See the 5 ball over on the left-hand side?
Wants to hit that?
He'll be right around it.
Oh, no.
Around
He
it.
wanted to hit on the front side of that ball.
He did not want to get there.
They played each other about 12 or 15 times, and they've gone about even so far.
Not even. I think it's like 8 to 7.
Yeah.
This is a very tough match.
So they know how critical the safety play is. He's going to have to go 2 rails, it looks like, to try to come around and get that 2 ball, and he did. The audience appreciates that nice hit on
Johnny
2.
chances this game. He'll just shoot this 2 ball into the side pocket and stop the cue ball right there. Now he's going to shoot the red ball in this corner pocket, and he'll go down to the end rail and might go.
Just float it back
just
up to
float
the
it back. You know what he's going to do?
It's a no-brainer from here. A natural shape.
He's just going to shoot the 4 down this corner, 5 in the side.
I kind of hope during this match, Bill, we get a chance to see some of those kick shots and with everything else. He is so phenomenal with his abilities. And he hasn't been challenged yet because of the lay of the
He
table.
hasn't been sewed up much because they have not played hardly any safeties. So, but he is really famous for kicking at the ball.
Well, he made academic work of this 3rd rack. Rack number 3 goes to Efren Reyes. 9 ball in the corner. So Efren comes back to win games number 2 and 3 and takes the lead.
93 and 95. And he just barely missed it in 1991 and 1994. He finished 2nd. So you can see, and he's also the leading points leader on the Camel Pool Tour. Those are quite some impressive credentials.
You know, number 2. Yeah, so we're seeing 2 of the very best out there right now. Side. And Efren, for the rest of the match here, is going to play the 1 in the corner. And brings the cue ball over to make a shot at the 2. He is going to stay on that left side.
The players seem to search on the table from a position of vantage point where they make a ball on the break. Sometimes it's on one side or the other.
There was an uncharacteristic Efren Reyes miss.
Yes, it was. And he's shaking his head.
That's right. That's incredible. Totally different mental approach to the game. Johnny's going
to play a safety.
to hide here, isn't he? That's right. And boy, what a great looking safety that is. The ball speed is what.
Efren, actually, when he's kicking at this ball, he will go 2 rails and try to get underneath this just hard enough to knock the 2 down at the other end of the table. Let's see if he does it. There it is.
Oh boy, you called that perfect. Whoa, got a bad roll off
He
the
got,
9.
if he had not have hit the 9, you can see about where it would have been. You could almost shoot where the 9 is right now, the 9 being all the way down on the end.
And once again, we have an open table with another player coming to the table facing an out opportunity. Johnny's just going to look like it's over. They make it look so easy.
I kind of like Johnny right now in this particular game.
We hate to call these so early. Calling the elections after a few percentage of the votes are in, but these players are so adept with their skills that we have total confidence with it to the end. Johnny's keeping excellent control of the cue ball, not letting it. Playing the 8 to follow forward for the 9. And a nice that 9 in the corner, right? Nothing, not exactly straight in, just enough to make it look good. And there goes game number 4. Johnny Archer has tied the score at 2-2. He's breaking from the right-hand side, his left-hand side.
Let's see if the corner ball goes in, the 3 and the 4.
Okay. It did, and so did the 7.
Straight in. But he
And the
also
cue ball
spread.
and the 8 ball.
But you can see what a powerful break that he had. One of these players gives the other one the cue ball in hand. Efren Reyes runs out 82% of the time
With an open table?
with an open table. With the
And
cue
ball in hand. Oh, that's scary.
He made a bad shot on this.
Go up and bump the 6 maybe? Or is he going to just try
He's
to
just going to draw the ball back.
kill the cue ball? There it is. Well, he made it look good.
Just
Still
make
has to
look
use it.
easy.
Yeah, no.
You know what? He's going to go 2 rails. Cue ball will come down here, 2 rails, and he'll shoot the 5 in the upper corner. There's 1, 2 rails. Well, 3 rails, actually.
There we go, and looks like pretty much a done deal. Float the cue ball to the rail, looks like. And back out for the 9. He is textbook, isn't he?
I'll tell you, hardly either one of them have made a mistake yet, and they haven't even practiced on the table. Efren didn't even take a warm-up. Winner of game number 5, Efren Reyes, Reds in Houston, Texas. He's from the Philippines, Angeles City in the Philippines. And this is a great human being. Looky here, he made the 9 ball on the
9
break.
on the break. You'll never get to finish
That was a
Bill.
quick one. No. Ball on the
9 on
break.
the break. You'll never get to finish
That was a
Bill.
quick one. No, look, I'm never going to get to finish the introduction of these players. All I can tell you is Efren plays all games well.
Now he's saying, how did I hit those? I mean, he tried to do the same thing and lost the cue ball on the opening break. And now it's Johnny's turn to come to the table
Let's
with
see if Johnny can run out. He doesn't really have any trouble balls.
No.
The only one that looks like a 7 ball, that's up there on the left-hand side, the top of your screen.
Yeah, Bill, it's kind of fun to watch players like Johnny because they're so expressive. You watch them stare. You sit there and watch the treble balls or play their caroms around the table. Makes it look, very fun to watch. I don't think he came up as far as he wanted to on that, but is he going to bump the 7 out of the way this time? Because of his
Apparently.
probably use a couple of cushions here.
He's rolling this. I don't know whether he's going to bump the 7 or not.
I'm guessing he is, and he does. Push the 7 down the other end of the table.
Now he's relieving the audience away from the 6, which was blocking a little bit. And
He's going to bring in a couple rails around the table here, back to the 6. One will do for him because the 7 ball's at the other end.
yes, he got. I don't want to get straight in on all shots, but he got just a perfect angle, just to kind of spin the ball a little bit and come down there near the 8 ball. And he's got an angle on the 7. And he'll just follow this ball 2 rails.
Be a little straighter in on the 8 ball on this shot. What do you think?
I think he's just going
Just
to.
hit it a little bit firmer on this?
He's going to go with top right hand English
Mm-hmm.
and just take 2 rails. There it is, 2 rails.
But he is going to try to get that stronger.
He's got just a perfect little angle, which will get him about 6 inches off the rail, and the 9 should be just a routine little.
Look at that,
Would
6
you say
inches.
that's
Oh, I'm
six?
sorry.
I think it's 6. I beg
And
your
I thought
pardon.
you knew your pool. Actually, he does. That's Bill Staten calling the shot. And Johnny takes the next game. And that brings the score. Johnny took game number 7. And he's breaking from that side again. Let's see if he solves it without losing the cue
Let's
ball.
watch the corner ball over here on this
8
side.
ball.
There
Right
you
to the
go.
corner.
He's found a place on the table where he can make that corner ball.
And he kept the cue ball on the table. Look where that went. And if he keeps this up, he'll probably have his name on every city limit sign.
Yeah, he's going to draw back, it looks like, and play the combination. No?
No, he's setting up for the billiard, it looks like, Bill.
Well,
You can probably pick up that extra cushion.
he's still contemplating. He's got a choice, play the combination or the billiard. I think the combination is better than the billiard.
Yeah. Taking his time on the shot. He plays the
Oh,
billiard and
played
used the cushion.
Well, he double-crossed me again.
Both of us. And that's why we're up. The cushion.
Well, he double-crossed me again.
Both of us. And that's why we're up here and he's down there. Johnny Archer evens the score at 4-4. Exciting match play. So Johnny Foundry in Boulder, Colorado. Another break shot, kept control of the cue ball, but did you see a ball fall?
No.
He missed that corner ball, and Efren comes jumping out of his stool. Johnny stares at him like he's going to still make a ball fall. What's Efren looking at here? It looks like the 1 doesn't pass the 5. So is he going to just kind of play the safety here?
Well, if he can make the 1, he'll play. He'll go 2 rails in between that 6 and 4.
Yeah, it looks to me that he's having a tough time looking at that shot. He's going to just kill the cue ball there and play the... Yep, there it is.
Play the safety.
And a beautiful safety it is, putting the 1 ball behind the 3-8 line, and for that matter, the cue ball.
I don't think he can jump this one because he's got 2 balls
The 8
in
ball.
the way. The 8
Yeah.
balls in the way.
And he's looking to the opposite side.
I think he's elected to go 2 rails, just trying to hit this ball. He's going to have to curve it just a little bit to get enough angle. I believe he got there.
Oh, he hit it great, didn't he? And the 1 ball floats off the table, but once again, he has left the table out, the ball out in the middle of the table, but crosses again and just banked this ball because he wants to run
He
out.
may bank the ball and just stop the cue ball there, and in the event that he misses it, he would leave him behind that 3 ball. That's what he has done.
Exactly what he did. Look at this. He's going to get some applause on this.
Had he missed that ball, you can see he would have been better.
two-way
He played a 2-way shot.
That was a beautiful choice, yeah. And the ball speed was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Play this ball and great cue ball control here to get the cue ball back. The 4 looks good. The 5 passes the 7. No, it doesn't. You think he's going to bump the 5 out?
I think the 5 might pass. We're talking about the 2 balls in the pocket. Just the way he's shooting, not taking a lot of time.
Yeah, it must,
Yeah,
because
it's
the way he
gonna
shot that shot. Such a mastery of cue ball control. I guess we might as well say something about the fact that he's taking the cue ball exactly where he needs to be.
Now, if you'll notice, he got a little angle on this ball. He didn't want to go for a position on the 8 ball.
Going to sneak up by the side pocket here.
He'll
that
go
angle.
across the table,
You're right.
right at the side pocket there.
I guess that's why I'm doing trick shots.
Well, it's kind of hard to call all the angles from this far away from the table. We're up here in a booth, but we can pretty well.
Of course, no shame.
I'll tell
And
you what,
Efren Reyes pockets the 9, and we have a serious match going on. They're trading racks back and forth. Efren Reyes takes... Here's Efren's break again. Missed that corner ball that you were talking about. He's kind of surprised too, but look at this.
6 ball. Had the cue ball out in the middle of the table there, and then unfortunately the 6 ball just set it up.
And he's going to put the cue ball at the other end of the table. It's still a makeable shot. Stays down with his head, and nice smooth stroke and follow through.
Well, you can see why Johnny Archer is ranked #1 in the world.
Thank you, honor, the way they handle themselves at the table. But look at this. Playing the 2 ball in the corner, getting the cue.
Separate. Because you got to hit this quite a bit, a little bit of speed. Watch the cue ball go 2 rails. He hit it a little too hard.
He did, and the cue ball went a little further down. Maybe further than to just kill this then after making the 5 then, right?
That's exactly what he's done.
And play the 6 back in the same corner. That's a smart move. Trying to even the score right now. What a match we're having here. This is game number 10, and Johnny is taking control.
Yeah, it looks like Johnny's going to win this game, and he is. I'm almost conceding him. He's like on the 1/2 yard line in a football game. He's much more apt to score a touchdown than a football team is.
Look at that. The great control. Back in action. Pocketing the 9 ball and bringing this match to a tie once again. Checking out all the situation. Johnny is breaking from the other side now, Bill. Look at this. He sees what Efren has done, and he says, I want some of that. And he didn't make that 7 in the corner, but the 5 ball did go on the other end of the table, and once again, Johnny.
You can hit it with authority and draw it back and try. That's what he's doing right now. He's going to try to get a cue ball back out in the middle of the table, which he did very well.
And he accepts the angle. Yeah, the audience is very appreciative. This is It all came to the Foundry in Boulder, Colorado to check out these two world-class players, Johnny Archer and Efren Reyes, number 1 and number 2.
I'll tell you, you don't get an opportunity. I came all the way from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to watch this. You came in a lot further.
Get me to Boulder, quick.
It's not often you have a challenge match between the 1 and 2 players in the world.
And such classy guys, too. They're very good. Credit to the game. You know the things that Efren does.
Within his family and other people that needy people over in the Philippines.
And too often lost along the way, among all his credits, but it needs to be said that he's a better humanitarian than most people even bother to consider. Johnny played match. You're just going to follow forward on this?
We'll just follow forward and just get back to the middle of the table. Let's see if the cue ball's in the middle of the table.
Yeah, a little further. That's about perfect.
Is that in the middle of the table?
Bill, you've played this game before.
He's going to go back about the same spot. Let's see how close he gets back to the same spot.
You're getting disgusting, Bill State.
Just a little
Look
further.
at that tough one-ball shot and made the rest of it look fairly easy. And Johnny Archer is going to use this advantage for himself here, playing the 9-ball in the corner to take game number 11. Now Johnny has taken a 6-5 lead. And folks, we're only
Since
playing.
then, they've just kind of traded games, except Johnny picked up like 2 in a row there to take the lead.
Inside again, trying to find a place for that 5-ball. And missed it again, the same place as last time. And came up a little bit empty this time.
Well, we have a little break. Cues. They represent Mucci Cues, or Handle Mucci Cues, Josh Cues, Sean Cues, It's George, McDermott, and Malley.
It just so happens that Kathy and Bill McFarland, and why wouldn't they be, when Johnny is playing with their sticks. And their number, there's an 800 number, Bill. They can reach them through 800-645-9803.
Yes, they are, and you can order up your cue, any kind of cue just about that you want. They got it.
And they have the brand that Efren is playing with, too, the Mucci. And this is a fancy stick I've ever seen Efren shoot with. Yeah, that's an amazing story. When Efren first came over, playing with a beat-up old house stick or Philippine model. He's going to accept this angle, Bill. That's instead of trying to force it down and back.
No, I don't think he'll take the one rail. He'll just kill the cue ball, and the cue ball will come back out about 2 feet off the rail. He'll play the 7. Oh, he doubled
A little
crossed.
further than he wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going back to that same pocket.
Yeah.
He's playing an awful lot of one pocket. I suppose it's...
He'll just draw this cue ball off the side rail back out in the middle of the table. There he is.
It's just like he's listening to you. It almost looks like Efren Reyes has the ball.
If you'll notice, he has an angle on the ball just to get back to the position on the next ball. For those of you that are amateurs and just beginners, you get at an angle, you see how the ball came back to the 9 where it's straight in.
And once again, the match is tied. These guys will not let the other person take too big an advantage, and that's why Efren Reyes breaking again from the left side now. He hasn't been able to solve that corner ball last couple racks. And he came up just the same place again, short again. It worked great in the beginning of the match, Bill.
I know it, but it's not working now.
Time to move?
Yes. Neither one of them, they've each come up empty in the last 3 or 4 racks.
Corner ball, or you try to maybe finesse the ball in the side pocket, the one on the side?
Well, right now they're not playing the one in the side because, as you notice, they're hitting them from quite a ways out in the middle of the table. I think he's elected to just put a little English on it and bring the cue ball back up a little bit.
And he overcut the ball and
No,
still got
he did
there.
it perfectly.
He did hit it perfectly. It looked like he actually overcut that shot.
Yeah. Now he's got the cue ball on the string now. He'll just shoot this and squat. He'll go back about an inch.
I'm sorry. But he's straight on the 4, and he'll just stay in control. He'll drop back a little bit so he can get a shot at the 5. And the 7 ball to the 8 may be his only problem from here.
Yes, the 7 ball being the one on the right hand side. But what he wants to do is get straight in on the 7 ball, just a little angle on the 7 ball, which he's going to probably.
Oh, that was great. Position on the 6 determined just what you were talking about. So.
He should hit this 6, and he can play it 2 ways. He can go off the rail or just end up in the middle of the table.
Just kind of, well, just kiss that rail a little bit. And there it is.
You see where the cue ball is right now? He will be where he is. 6 inches, about that far down the table. When he draws this ball, he'll be out the table at a foot or so.
And a lot of amateur players always complain about shots like that. They hit the ball too hard, their hand swings out. They should study guys like Efren and Johnny taking care for that draw shot. Made that look a lot easier than it could have been. Johnny Archer takes game number 7. He won in New Orleans and he won in Nashville. So I guess that's why he's leading guy on the tour right now.
Yes, that's quite impressive.
And he did switch back the other side, Bill. You were right. It was time to switch, and he did. I think he has a little body English there. To get
Oh, okay.
yeah, and he does have.
Yeah,
he may
he's
have
got to
look-
shoot it next. I got you.
Mhm. So he's got to come down here, and he may be looking for a way to get at that 9.
He's looking at a way to break it up.
Pop it up.
Or go between them.
Oh, look at that. He's thinking, what are the odds? Look at the face. But Johnny's usually fairly dispassionate. He has a great disposition.
He has a two-way shot here.
Play the carom, maybe?
Yes, he can play the 3-ball in the left-hand corner pocket and also play the carom on the 9-ball.
Look on his face all the time. Kind of fun to study it.
He's going for the 3-ball and the 9. He's playing the 3 in the corner and trying to carom in the 9-ball.
And made the 9 just like he wanted. What a great shot by Johnny Archer. I think he was playing the carom. And just like he wanted. What a great shot by Johnny Archer. I think he was playing the carom all the way.
Yes, he was.
And he's breaking for the match from the right side, from the left side here. Hitting and hoping, and nothing happened, but he didn't leave a lot.
No,
He's looking for a push.
Now
Looking
here's
for a jump.
exactly why he
Push out,
pushed
Mr.
there.
Archer has the option.
Just to give him
Yeah.
that back rail.
Yeah, the cue ball up there behind the 3-ball.
So he'll have to hit it nice and
He has
flat.
to hit it hard.
Way left here, so he's going to try to spin into that.
All right.
And he's going to duck behind the 8, so this will still come out all right.
Get away with it.
Look at that. I think he might have to size up the situation. May have to do the same thing right back to Johnny.
Now you watch this kick. He kicked this ball. He's got a possibility of chance of making the 1 or the 8-ball.
And he made both of them on the same shot.
How about that for a call?
1 or the 8. Come on,
This
Bill.
guy is without a doubt one of the greatest kicks.
That's what we're looking for.
Nah, I didn't tell you he's going to play position on the 2-4 combination.
Details, you know. Yeah, he plays shape on the 2, and we have an open table once again.
All I can tell you is that's what makes these two players great. Shot like that.
Like the 1 or the 8.
That's why he's just a great player.
Yeah, he is, and well respected all around the world. He's going to push the cue ball right to the rail after the 3. So he plays on the 5, and here we go.
He's going to try to get off the rail. He'll force this ball, get it with a little bit of speed. There it is, forcing the cue ball off to get on the 6.
Perfect. A little bit over the 9.
Now he will make this cue ball go to the left about 3 inches. Let's check this 6. I'm getting on this.
I know, you're into the inch thing.
There's
Look at
1,
that.
2, 3,
3
4,
feet.
maybe
What the heck?
4.
He is where he wants to be, and that's pocketing the 7 with a shot at the 9, and he'll take any kind of shot at the 9 from here. And
I'd have to say so.
and so he takes game number 15, and the fans cannot want for any more. Johnny Archer 8, Efren Reyes 7, Efren Reyes to break after making a great play on that last game. Breaking almost from the middle, he did make the 1 on the side, and the 9-ball is hanging at the pocket. The fans are getting all they
No, I
want.
can't call this one because he's frozen up against it. He is a great carom player and a great masse player.
Well, I'm glad you said that about his ability to play all game, the billiard aspect of it right now. We should say that he's also a pretty hefty chess player. You know, he is
He just plays everything.
does he do
well.
anything, anything he doesn't do? He's going to play that 9, looks like. He wants it bad. Now, this is really a masse shot for a trick shooter. I couldn't handle the rest of it.
That's what
He's going to jack
he's
up and play
trying to,
that masse.
trying
That's
to
a
make
shot.
the cue ball go round the 5. Oh, he went into the 5.
Oh, and of course the trick shooter still wants this shot.
Yeah.
But Johnny will play the draw back to the 9 for the match. That would be pretty exciting. He's looking at playing the sensible way, the 2 in the corner and the 3-9 combination.
Yes, I think the 3-9 combination has less chance to scratch it, of course, that way. If he plays carom on the 9 ball off the 3 ball, there's always the possibility to scratch.
That's true, and he's looking at that just without losing control of the 2 ball, and kind of accept any kind of cut on that 3 ball. Let him accept that angle. Johnny won his first big tournament at Willards in Chicago. Remember the Jim Willard International Tournament?
I was there, and it was against Efren also.
Yeah. He was just looking at the draw shot. He knows his options. It looks like Bill, tell me about it.
I think he is trying to
gonna go
draw
for
the ball.
Forget the 2s. I'm going to play the carom and draw back to
Oh,
the
he
9
did
for
it
the win.
perfect.
The cue ball stays, and Johnny Archer wins an exciting. Cue ball stays, and Johnny Archer wins an exciting 9-ball match, 9 games to 7. Two tremendous world-class players, Johnny Archer.